A little bit of Vaseline and a little bit made it look even better.
Yeah. Can you hear me? It forced me to restart my computer. Still nothing? It really is a bad batch, isn't it? Hey, we can hear me again? I can hear myself again. Nothing. Might be a bad batch of chips. Try another one. I ain't got no damn viewers now. Except for you. Alright, let me try a different approach. I think it's AMD being AMD. Let me try another PC. Hey, I'm working. It did. What? All right. Let's go Linux. When in doubt, grab Linux and shout. Oh, that was corny. All right, let's see. Nope. You might be on to something, dude. These might be faulty. Let me try this one. Maybe it's just this. I haven't tried another one of these. Round 2. It might be a bad batch of chips. Yeah, no matter what I do. I tried another PC as well. Interesting. I got one more thing I can try. what I'll do is I'll revisit it when I put a switch together and use a toolbox. Alright. Third laptop. Maybe round 3 on the laptop will work. When I started plugging in stuff, that's what took my mic out, so I'm wondering if I got a short somewhere. I still ain't figured out why this isn't working the way it should. Hold on. Was that clamped down? Because that's the back light controller right there. I swear to gosh. Did I just forget to clamp this down? I'll be so mad if it's the case. Alright. Haven't bothered diving deeper. I just used the Peak Fly Toolbox payload. Yeah, well, I don't care for the Peak Fly Toolbox. But that's what I think is going to happen. Because no matter what, these aren't being detected on PCs. Either somebody didn't do this right, or there's something wrong with this, with the way they soldered these. Or they included the wrong ones. Alright. Let me get back to what I was doing. But over a minute boot is a very long time. Let me make sure this is still working correctly. Oh my gosh. I didn't put the... So, these are Takis. I don't really care for them. I like my personal favorite. These are Hall effects. Is it going to adjust? Probably not. These are ribbed. So these are a little bit bigger. And they have more grip. Especially when you're playing them cool games. I've got the black variants of it too. And these work in your OLEDs, your Joy-Cons, and all that as well. Alright. So the whole time was user error, as always. So I can get this switch back together and start back what I originally wanted to do. What I'm thinking about doing is recording my stream. I'm thinking about making an overclock video. I'm also thinking about a Safari video. Safaria, you know, the navigation tool. Because a lot of people don't realize some of the things it can actually do. And it's pretty cool. And just like that, this one's back together. Yeah, I know. People already referred to my battery fix, so why not make another one? Obviously, I'll take feedback and help other people and adjust video as needed. Alright. Pull this part up here. And this is dying. Alright. It's not the one I want. This is the one I want. So, because the switch with good overclock can slap and trade blows with other things. Alright. That's good. That's good. 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 Alright. Now to put the other ones in. It's not, because that's a super 5 volt. I have a better one than the super 5 volt. Wherever I find it. Because I'm going to put the better one. I wonder if I gave away my other battery. This is a 5600 milliamp battery. Oh, it's right here. This. So this is a 5600 milliamp with the correct wattage and amperage charging, whereas the one that's the Super 5 has a lower one. I'm going to take all this out and put it in the new switch I'm going to build with this display. And this is first gen or second gen one, so I'm going to have to cut the magnesium frame for this one because it always comes up. I haven't done that in over a year. I get it from Naga. I have to import it, but I was trying to get one directly through the manufacturer because I was going to import batteries for everybody in the United States. I was going to get V1s, V2s, Switch 2s, and lights. I was going to get a 56 milliamp for the lights, 7100 for V1 and V2, and the 8200 for Switch 2. But no one wants to wire money to China. All my banks, I tried US Bank, I tried Western Union, I tried Walmart. I can't get anybody to wire money to China. I wish they would have came up. Dude, all I gotta do is go make a freaking storefront and let me use PayPal or something. Like, come on, man. Alright, I don't see any bulging. A little bit, but I can live with that. And I have a governor on here as well. That's a different one that's not even included. No one will get that unless I get approval. All right. Here we are. I'm going to put it in this. Yeah, I know. So if you want the battery, I can send you a link, but you're going to have to pay ridiculous import charges. Because when I ordered 3 batteries, it was like 75 USD for all the batteries. So I was about to order 30. So I would have to have charged a stupid amount to even make it profitable for myself. So we're starting from scratch. So here we go. I'll be posting this one for sale. I'm thinking like $650 because I'm gonna put a bigger battery in it too. I'm gonna do all the good stuff that I normally do. Alright, but first I've got to do some work on this one. So I realized after the fact the reason the bulging is because this is a V1 panel. So I was scraping away the adhesive and I scraped up some of the paint. Like when you're playing the games, you see nothing, you know, obviously nothing's going to be wrong in the area, but right here there's little scrape marks. So I'm going to try to do something stupid and take like some a black permanent marker and see if it makes it better. I'm also lifting up very slowly. All right. Potentially, it would have to be like a gift or something, but you know how sus that would be? 30 batteries? Because that's the minimum for my order. But if you were to do that, I might give you some free batteries. For yourselves. Don't think about other people that could use it. By the way, I'm just joshing you. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do for yourself, right? So I'm just taking off the prior adhesive so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, I don't mean indefinitely. I just meant like one time. I'm trying to gauge the market. I might also try to reflow this here in a little bit on stream because everybody wants this 8 GB RAM. I'm just, until I get a successful second attempt, I don't want to offer the service for everybody else because I don't want to sit there and destroy people's stuff if I had a lucky first attempt. I don't want my name out there as I did that. So, all right, this is what I'm talking about. So if I come over here with some light, look around the edge, because I had to scrape it off to put new adhesive on it. I mean, you don't notice it that much, but I am OCD. Alright. Let's see if my idea works. I just gotta find my marker. I mean, I got some acrylic paint, but I'd have to like be so precise with it. Ow! That hurt. Oh yeah, this is the Atten soldering iron that came with it. I'll have to try it out. I don't know, I might use that paint. Shit. Let's see. This is my solder paste. I gotta find it first. That's the problem. We always be grabbing stuff. I'll be writing stuff on stuff, so it always gets snatched. Alright. Alright. Let's try a different approach too. Alright. I'm gonna get high lab on stream.
I'm gonna go check in the car, babe.
Yep. Whew.
Sorry.
You're good. Hold on, this might work. No, it ain't sticking.
I'll be right back.
Yep. I thought that would work, but I'm pretty sure I have to spray it directly on it. How would I do that? Take a whole bunch of freaking Captain tape and just like freaking put it all over it? Look, I just told you. Look. Because you can see right through. I mean, it's not on the panel itself. It's only on the plastic around it. It's barely noticeable when you have it fully assembled, but it's there, and it bothers me. Does that? I have OCD like that. Well, it's an OLED. You don't notice the light bleed, but you can still.
I always have one of my safety belts too.
If it works. The paint didn't stick.
It's a clicky.
What the fuck do you mean it's a clicky? Uh-oh.
It's a clicky.
I've never seen one like this before. Oh, hey, this works. Yeah, exactly. It's visibly ugly, and that bothers me. Like, there are other people out there might be fine with that, you know, because they just be happy to have an OLED. But I don't. I have this philosophy where if I don't like it, why would I do it for somebody else? Does that make sense? And we'll test it here to see if it was even worth my thing here in a second. And then I need to let it dry. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I notice it still. but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. Oh yeah, it's better, but still not perfect. Yeah, painter's tape, if I did, I would use it. I don't really care. Fuck it. I have glass on the front as well. Or tempered glass. Now, to let it dry some. For the cats. Y'all get on all my shit. Oh yeah, now I don't see nothing on the front. That's much better. Alright. I'm replacing this anyway. I've got a giant gray mat coming, so I don't fucking care. This was a free one that was given to me a couple of years ago. So. I mean, should I have done this first? Probably. Alright, that part looks good.
Are you spray painting on one of my good racks?
You're not supposed to say that on a loud stream. Oh, I will be wearing it everywhere. That's like me. That's me. I always wear this crap everywhere. Hey, come and join Zen as he gets high spray painting. That's some strong Spanish stuff. We're making progress. Ish. Sounds about. I just buy some more. That's my solution. This looks like utter shit. Oh god. This is some jank shit. Kids, don't try this at home. I'm stupid. I'm being stupid for you. Well, the thing about this is I ain't got no adhesive attached yet. So this is going to be very interesting. And on top of that, my glass is coming off. So there you go. Better than what it was, but it ain't perfect. Yep, wearing the paint. Was your goal to make everybody laugh? Because you did.
These don't look good this close.
You mean the ones I bought?
Oh, well, yeah. Hey, I want to go ahead to the library for a little bit. I'll be back, okay?
What are you doing?
I want to go see if they have any more crochet books.
Okay.
I'm going to the library I haven't been to yet.
Yeah, but every time you get a crochet book, you know what? Just go do it. You know exactly where I'm going.
Hush.
My wife likes to crochet,
When she's in the mood.
but never crochets.
When she's in the mood.
So we got all this crochet shit that she never uses. The cat uses the yarn more than my wife. Love you. Drive safe.
Love you too. Be back.
A hobby you never do. All right. Let's give this some heat. But not that much heat. Yeah, right. I don't do that. Is my sugar crashing? Oh. How the heck is my sugar crashing? I ain't even doing anything. Stressed. Actually not stressed. Having fun. You see my big freaking UV light? Whoa. It's shiny. Alright. Oh, I guess it is kind of dry now. Alright. This may never go live to sell because of how shit it looks. That was
Peter
shit.
yelled because I forgot it.
Dude, my sugar's crashing.
Want you to get you something over here?
I guess. A drink? Oh, you gave me a drink.
Okay, yeah. I'll bring you another one.
Oh, what happened to my camera? Are you? Guess what? My camera overheated. Yep, he called it. He called it. Undervolt the camera. Oh, right. You think you can beat me? Let's try this.
Here you go. Brush your duck pepper.
Bro, how about my camera overheated?
You want to turn the AC back on? I turned it off.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. That probably didn't help. All right, now I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Love you.
Me too.
AC's back on.
Yeah. I gotta shut the window too. There we go. Alright. I need to be quick about this. You know, what's crazy is all this will probably stick. So, let's see. So, these go like this. Yeah. See, that bothers me. I'll probably sell this for like $6. I can't, in right mind, sell this for a lot of money. Yeah, look. Now it still needs it. Alright, so I just bought this. This is what I use. Double-sided tape. Oh, I sell them for more than that. But it's not just a regular modded light. This is an OLED. So this is an OLED, a bigger battery. You know, I'm not just doing small upgrades. I'm giving a complete redesign. Alright. If you could even find one. Right here. I don't sell these by themselves. Here's the kicker, right? Taki called me out saying I was doing, you know, crazy stuff. I never once sold a panel by itself. I always sold a completely ground up switch. So, not really gouging. There's people out there selling just the panels by themselves for like $500 or $600, and I give you an entire unit for what you pay. So who's the real person that price gouges? Sure as hell ain't me. Why isn't this sticking? What? Oh. That's why. There it is. Well, you also got to realize with the overclocking out there and the potential that's going on, a Switch modded is better than a Switch 2, and in the day's current, crisis of RAM and storage, this is just as good as all the other stuff. Alright. I hate doing this because I have cats and their hair gets all over this shit. And I'm putting it on backwards. Of course I am. Well, you might get lucky enough to watch me attempt to re-blow a couple of knee chips, and I might even try, I'll yank them off, why not? Alright. So here's one. Alright. So that's the sticky part. Alright. So I appreciate y'all hanging around, man. I mean, I'm probably going to get crazy and do all kinds of stuff. Here's the cooler. Now that I've got the open the vent and my camera, now I'm not overheating anymore. Cat hair everywhere. Yeah, there it goes. What I should have done was heated the actual panel up originally before I had done that, because I have an actual heating pad. Yeah, I cleaned my desk last night, or 2 days ago, and it's already atrocious again. My ADHD. Alright, right there. Oh yeah, I gotta keep drinking something, or my sugar will tank. Dude, I don't have room either. I did yesterday. Now you got me cleaning up my desk over here. Here's the kicker. I just ate. Went to the doctor yesterday and they tried that like I had hypomania. I was like, bro, you tell someone who don't sleep, who gets 2 hours of sleep every day, who's stressed worrying about money, of course I'm going to be agitated. I'm irritable because I'm tired and I'm stressed. Yeah, about 2 hours. Sodas is an instant spike. It takes about 15 minutes for that to take effect. My wife's a type 1 diabetic. I know all too well about all this. Okay, for that part. Well, this is way... Does? Mike, am I lagging to you? Oh, now you got me checking my speed and my ping. Let me look. I mean, I'm on fiber. I'm only getting 4 ping. I mean, I'm getting 1,000 up, 1,000 down. Are you sure it's me? All right. Man, cats. Well, I'm having issues with my switch right now. It could be the switch. I'm on Wi-Fi instead of my actual hard line right now. I just need to sit down and take a look at it when I feel like it. I put this in the wrong spot. This was supposed to go across the long part. My gauge is actually almost down. The meter, it's cool, very cool now. My wife likes the AC at 60 degrees. Dude, I be wearing coats. I be wearing heated blankets, bro. I feel like I'm in Antarctica. So the moment she leaves, I'm freaking, the heat comes on. I set it to 70. What's the perfect 10? 60? Good evening. There's 2 different mics. That's all right. Hey, Mike 1 and Mike 2. What the hell is going on? Ugh. Oh. You should see how it says it there. Alright. You missed me, spray paint. Oh, man. There. Wah! Wah! Sound like Mario, don't I? Let's go! Mario time! Alright, let's see. There it is. Now for the pills. All right. So how are y'all doing today? Anything interesting going on? I might do a little bit of overclocking today because I gotta teach somebody how to overclock because they need 60 FPS in a specific game. I think I'm gonna make a video about overclocking. It just seems like everybody's asking me so much, and there's not really a de facto video out there. All right. All right. There it is. Ish. All right. Okay. So this is the 5600 milliamp battery, and here, when properly calibrated, this is what it looks like. Bro, I have paint on my finger with cat hairs attached to the paint. $57.37. That's what my battery ended up being. So, it's legit. Check out my my governor that we haven't posted yet. You can't display the home menu. What? So you can turn off. There it goes. This needs to be charged. Let's see. 9.8 watts. Alright, this can go over here. So yes, Hoke has its own governor. I was talking to Elias about it. It's not really a real governor or a proper governor in his terms, but we made one for EOS Pro, but I don't know if we're gonna release it to the public. It might just be for myself. If you do it right, it won't. It just is what it is. Alright, so I am going to sell this switch. I'm thinking 600. I'm putting one of those 5700 batteries in here. I got a Super 5 OLED touch in here. It's got an average sock. It's got like 1647. It's not bad. I've had worse. Alright. This is it right here. Alright. Dude, what are your clocks running? Man, I'm over here running 3,000 on the RAM, 2,700 on the CPU, 1,300, and my power draw does just fine. I'm pulling, if I pull up the Calamity mod, maybe 13 watts, and my board limit's 15. But I have like a ridiculously bend switch too, so there's that too. All right. Yeah, so what I've noticed, all the new switches. Really? Let me try something. This will even reach my PC. Let him, you got me crawling on the floor right now. Because you're the only one who seems to be having that issue. Let me go up here. Why are you running your GPU at 1536? That's why. Why doesn't my... Do I have my Ethernet adapter disabled? I do have my Ethernet disabled. Wonder why I did that. And now... Alright. My stream probably hiccuped, but now I'm on full hard LAN. Just for let 'em. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. When I build this, I will sit here and overclock something. And I'll show you what I do. I'm not on Wi-Fi anymore though. I just reconnected. You went out because of I killed the Wi-Fi and put it completely Land now. What's that's acting up now? Heck no. Look at this. Mm. Dang it. Ain't that. I mean, my connection is great. Mm. All right. All right. Let's do black. All right. Okay. Okay, let's put some of those in there. I actually used to install internet and fiber and all that when I was in Georgia. And I have a networking degree, so that helped a lot in that as well. Yep, because I used to live 8 minutes from our hub, and oh, did I love that. Come on now. There you go. I have fiber as well, but my pings are still usually around here. Of course, I mean, at that point, it's the bandwidth spread out for everybody. So you're competing with that as well. So, yeah. How do y'all like the black box to the left? Would y'all prefer it more transparent or gone, or black is cool? Okay. I gotta reorganize all my parts. I have crap everywhere. That's for the other side. That's not even for that. Alright. So I need two of those, two of those, two of those. There's capacitors. Let's see. What's our switch? What's the power buttons for switch OLEDs? About the same time the weird reloading started. It seems to have stopped. Okay, so the Wi-Fi, I guess, was having part of the issues. I'm sorry about that. You forced me to figure out the problem with my Ethernet, though, so, hey, thanks. Hey, stop! I'm on stream! Stop acting up, cats. Alright, that's for that. Do you know how many switch parts I have? Yes. All the cats are starting to just go crazy and want to beat the crap out of each other. Cats are so weird. Come on now. I know I got. I had tons of these things. Alright, there's one. What are these? More capacitors. And I got so much stuff I don't even know what I'll be buying half the time. Alright. Need one of those. I think that's a bad one. Gonna need one of those. Is that missing something? What the fuck? This is missing the button right there. That's what I needed right there. Alright. Since I'm doing a light, I'm gonna need a light ribbon cable. Use that. Hey, that's a V1 mod chip. Need that. So these are too bad. Need that. 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 I'm over here practically building a switch right in front of y'all from just freaking parts laying around. Isn't that crazy? Just parts in my bins. This. These little bins. Okay. I'm gonna change it all up because of certain things. I don't have enough space. I want to get a bigger office. All right. That's the problem right there. I hate. All right. Come on. Stop lifting up. Like, bro. There. Okay. Time to put this on. All right. I have lighting issue with my workspace room wise. I don't have any other choice. Yeah, that's part of my problem too. I mean, how does it look? I've been trying to improve my lighting as well. Alright. Now let me test to make sure all the buttons feel okay. Well. Alright. I'd say that side looks good. Alright. Let's drop the motherboard in. Well, no. Let me get this side done. Are you using a ring light on your mic? Yeah. I use the mechanic polarized one, but I'm using my Canon camera up there. I have a EOS R50. I've got 2 Barlow lenses coming because I think that's part of the reason I'm having issues, and I've got a brand new 4K 60 camera, microscope camera coming. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm going to get a new boom mic and microphone. I think I'm having too many issues with my microphone right now. I have this little cheap Razer mic I bought from Micro Center. You can see my scope right here. Well, yeah, because I want the best experience, and that gets me getting the best experience gives y'all the best experience. Trying to convince one of my friend Frozen Nuggets to loan me one of his cool GameCubes, and I can do some advertising and then send it back to him because he's trying to save up for a house. And that could help him substantially. I mean, 8 of those is what, $350 times? That's about $2,000 or $3,000, man. Come on, I hate these things. I don't know why they don't sell them or include them with the extreme rate kits. What are you doing? Stay right there, dude. What the hell is going on? Oh, I'm putting it on the wrong way. That's why. There it is. You know, technically you don't need these because this was to help prevent dust from getting in and causing the drift from the regular controllers. But let's be honest, that don't really work. And my Switch 2 just started drifting. And fortunately, I think I'll make a video on that because guess what? We have Hall effects for the Switch 2 now. So maybe I'll do a video on that. Is that something y'all would like to see? I know y'all want the overclock video. I need Taki to hurry up and come out with a freaking OLED panel for the Switch 2. But you know how long that's going to take? Probably 2 years. Alright. Cool thing about these, they have all these grooves right here for all the buttons. You see how it's kind of like an arrow? Dang, dude, come on, camera. Can't be that hard to focus. There's a trick I learned. So, I just go around, first try, using the arrows as a guide to which direction it goes. And it's actually similar with the OLEDs as well. Another 2 to get it. You know, me and him bump heads, but we're amicable. I mean, it is what it is. I had backed that dude so much. Gave him my full support. Did all that crap happen? How's it going? All right. Welcome in. All right. Let's do this. This up here. This one's gonna go like this. Building a Switch Super 5 OLED from scratch. Welcome in. You missed when I got spray paint all over the place. I'm gonna set this up, do a little overclocking on it, and see what happens. Alright, let's drop the motherboard in and see if we have signs of life, right? Actually, let me grab a speaker. Left speaker or a right, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, I also keep parts in these too. You know, these are Hall Effects as well. I have different brands depending on what I feel like doing. Guess we'll throw one of those on there too. Watch out, cat. I found a purple shell. Alright. Use that. Use that. Use that. I'm just doing this by parts. I just keep randomly finding them. Where's my speakers? Gonna need that. Actually, let's use this instead of this. I do. I have so many parts. Like my whole room is full of Switch parts. Like I was getting crazy building some custom switches. We got purple. I was just trying all kinds of things. I mean, that works. There's your right speaker. Oh. Another right speaker. Don't judge me. Enjoy this as a way to pick on me for your entertainment purposes. Let's go watch the guy who has shit everywhere. Oh my gosh, dude. When I don't need to find the shit, I find the shit. Oh, hey. There's my ghosty Yotai shell. Hey! I got speakers! This is 5600 milliamps. Bro, how about I keep finding right speakers but no left speakers? Oh gosh. Found some more mod chips. Oh hey, there's my DS buttons I've been looking for. I got a new 3DS XL that I just have in parts that I need to put back together. Alright, I'm about to do something different, I think. I'm about to just steal a speaker from something else. Alright. Finally found one. Alright. Back to what I was doing. Alright. Because there's no point in lifting this up again once I put it down. Alright. This right here. Oh, wrong way. Whoa, that was different. Alright. Alright. Nothing. I'm building this from scratch. Like, if you tuned in earlier, I started from just the screen, and I've been building a Super 5. You missed me spray painting my fingers? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, everything. I'm building all this from freaking bin parts that I have. I could probably build If I had motherboards, I could probably build like 10 right now from spare parts. My next time I do a mod, I'm going to attempt Kamikaze live on stream on a band console just for some practice. Because why not? Alright. This has my battery mod on it that I did. I just need to tweak it a little bit. The cable's a little bit too long for my liking. You know what? That'll be, hold on. There, that's a little better. I'm just building a switch light from scrap parts. I already fixed my other one. So you're watching me build a modded Super 5 OLED from parts. Dang. Oh, it's because of that. And then I'm going to sell this. Probably be the last one I sell for a while. Alright. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I do offer these services for people. I do mod switches. Everything's in my bio. You can send me an email. I don't really want a storefront because of Nintendo. They took my Etsy down because I made $3 grand in my first 2 weeks. The adapter and the light. You talking about this? Oh, which one? So I've got right mounted ones. I've got left mounted ones. It just really depends on what you're trying to achieve. Yeah. Oh, this one? So there's different ones. I've done them by hand with just enameled wire, you know, hitting each point. Or when I'm in a rush, I'll use this one. So you've got these. These are pretty interesting. I don't mind these. And then you've got these. Let's see if I have. I know I got a mod chip right here somewhere. The left one. I've got the whole bargain bin. Yeah, he's asking for the top point for C, B, A, you know, all that. Oh, here's one. Yeah, these are the left sitting ones. Some people prefer these because these go over here, whereas these go right here. Alright, that's hooked in. The best advice I can give you is watch videos and practice, because heat, the solder, and the flux you use matter. I have like 20 chips laying around, but the problem is getting them out in the market to sell, because you have to word everything correctly. I can't tell everybody it's modded. They have to find it. Eventually, hopefully my name gets out enough to where people will actually, know who I am. So when it's posted, they know it'll be modded. I'm about to test this before I do anything further to make sure it's working correctly. Alright. Did the battery fix on the two consoles now both times with a shielded inductor? Really stressing me out because I don't have a good tip for small parts like these. Yeah. The best tip for that would be this one. You need a very tiny tip. Or one like this one. Probably not going to focus. So, for the inductor here, hold on. Let's see if I can give you a preview. How about that? It disappeared on purpose. I'm swapping scenes. Display capture. No, it's video capture. It's that one. Yep. All right. Now I gotta get it working right. I'm resizing it. It's what I'm doing. Alright. Now to get it in focus for all y'all. Right about there somewhere. Trying to do this with one hand's hard. Alright. And why are you crooked? Alright. Man, where's my light? Are you auto-adjusting? Alright. My light's on full blast. That must be auto-correcting. Come on now. I ain't got time for that shit. Oh, there we go. A little better. But you gotta really get it underneath. You have to get it at the very bottom of the inductor and lay it right there. The moon? Really? The moon. What do you think? I got like a $1,000 million telescope hitting the moon? The problem is, when I hook it up the way I hook it up, I lose complete exposure control, and that is why I'm trying to buy a new one. That way I can control my exposure better than what you can see, because I can see through my triscopes. It looks beautiful, but it's not representing what I can see. But it's pretty easy to do this. Well, I say it's pretty easy. It's not easy. Because I had a client attempt my battery fix, and I got it. He destroyed the IC, the backlight IC right here, and bridged all these capacitors trying to attach the enamel wire to that. It does have the buttons, but it even specifies in the settings that if you hook it up type via USB-C, you lose all control. It goes to auto everything. That's why I want to get rid of it. I'm buying a much nicer one. Probably going to give this camera away, and I've only used it a handful of times. It's still brand new, essentially. Alright. Hey. Alright. I don't know what I was doing. Let's test this thing, make sure it's working. This isn't the HD. Oh, yeah, but that's the problem. My Elgato is with the Canon camera. So I have to, I'm coming up with another, I'm thinking of another solution that I can use. So what, you just been freeballing it? Yeah. All right. I guess you're gonna see me solder this down. I need this. So I easily remove these connectors right here because you don't need them. So I'm gonna come cut this like so, because this is going to mess with clearance issues. All right. I'm going to take my hot air station. Alright. Oh no, I've got paint all over it. Of course I do. Alright. Okay. I'm not spray painting anymore. I just bought one off of AliExpress for like 80 bucks, but I've got from Zach from NanoFix. I saw his mechanic arm, so I bought that, and I'm just waiting on that. I've got a couple of Barlow lenses coming, so I'm just gonna do this right here till it falls off. It'll just fall off. I don't have it high enough. That'll work. There it is. Just like that. Alright. Then we'll come over here, like so. Alright. Take some flux. I use Amtech. This stuff just works for me. Alright, so I'm going to pre-tin these pads with some low melt solder. I do not have power plugged in, so I wouldn't recommend y'all having power plugged in right now to the switch. That looks good. That looks good. Learning the correct temps for everything is the tricky part. I've been gathering heat profiles from a lot of people. Yeah, it really is. The amount of heat that you use depends like everything. Alright. Being a diabetic sucks when your sensors go off. That part's done. I'm gonna hook up the ground. That part's done. I got told just because the solder is melting doesn't mean it's enough. No, it doesn't. You need something that has good temperature accuracy, all that. Alright. Put that back in. Another thing that people with these Super 5 OLEDs that they don't be realizing is, like I said, you should not have power connected when you're hooking this up, because I have seen people fry these, and if you ever have where your display is hot, like very hot to the touch, it's this. Alright. Let's see if this thing works before I completely reassemble it. Oh, that's the backlight. Alright. What did I do? With that power switch I had earlier, or power button. Move all this stuff back out of my way because I don't need all this. What goes bad? What I pointed at? It's not that they go bad, it's how you hook them up. A lot of people don't realize that if you hook it up the wrong way, you're gonna mess things up. The question is, what did I do with my power button? So here's one I fucked up. This light right here, this motherboard, this has a 1741 sock, and when I was fixing it, I had my magnet on my stencil and all those chips fell off, so I've got to sit back and realign these in order to fix this one. So, word of advice, high heat and magnets don't work together, or you'll have my experience. Guys, am I stupid? Where's my power button? See, this always happens, doesn't it? Need that. Oh, that's right, because my wife came in with presents, remember? So, maybe they got put somewhere. Without even realizing it. Into this. Can't even test this thing without my power button. Well, I'm sure I could short it on. I just need to look up the point for that. I seriously lost it. Yeah, I'm looking for it. It was here a minute ago. Sorry guys, just bear with me while I find one. I'm live. I need someone to run my shop. Because I definitely ain't organized enough for this. Yeah. Sorry, dude. You also need a good thing when you're soldering too, because you don't want any kind of play that will cause it to move while you're soldering. All right. Well, I might not be testing it today. I can't find it. Unless y'all know the point to ground it and turn it on. Actually, with a mod chip, why did I think about that? I don't need that. Here we go. They should do it. There you go. Alright, let's see if it works. Guys, these chips, it's gotta be that. I feel like it's a firmware. These new chips take so long to glitch. I might have to add a PicoFly toolkit and update it. Yeah, I know. Look how long it takes to freaking glitch. Let me see if I have something with newer firmware already. Is this my Instinct chip? No, this is an Instinct chip. Alright. Oh. No! Look. My OLED's not working. Me messing around with that paint probably fucked something up. I think it was. No! Well, y'all got a crash course and fucked up. I don't think it's cable. I mean, I could be wrong. Let's try another one. I mean, I could. Let's see if it's getting enough power. That's true. I'd have to take it apart, but I ain't got enough time today to do that. I was hoping this was going to be quick and done. So if it's done, it's done. I suppose for now.
What the hell?
I'll be right back. Sounds like something crashed.
What are you doing?
Thought you put them in those little baggies. Sorry. Alright. I think it's not that. I think it's something else. Alright. I think it's what Mike is on about. Just give me a second. I'm going to check a couple of things. And I can also just not even use my battery fix to make sure. There's a couple of things I can test. Alright. That's not plugged in. Alright. Like this. Like this. I think it's the display, if I'm being honest. It was a stupid ass idea for me to fucking spray paint it. But hey, my mistakes hopefully can prevent other people's mistakes. I make it look easy though, taking it apart a bit. I did it in like, what, 2 seconds? I don't see anything here. I don't see anything here. I don't see anything here. See, this is the OG panels. Yeah, if anything, more than likely it was over here when I sprayed that caused the issue. The other thing I can do is this. What the fuck is that? Bro, there's thermal. What the hell? Now we got thermal paste that just came out of nowhere. All over this. I swear to gosh. Mine shipped with 2 of those cables that splits off. First, I'm going to make sure it's nothing to do with this before I rule out the panel. Here's a working panel. Alright. Alright. And to add precedent to that, I'll use another cable too and just use it the way that it was designed to be used. Alright. So one of these. No, can't use that one. We should have another one around here somewhere. I can use that too. Let's see. There's one. Yep. Alright. They ain't gotta be perfect. Well, I don't need that to test. Alright. The only part I really need is this. This. And this. Alright. Now we wait a minute. And where's one of my good chips at? Let's see if that one does any better. Because we're still glitching. Alright. Is the screen. But. Alright. Let's see if it's the firmware. Yep. This one's already glitching. Or attempting to glitch. So it's most definitely probably the firmware. Let's see. You might be right. Maybe it's what they included. I won't be buying these chips anymore. I mean, that was quicker. That was quicker, actually. Alright. Look, it's the freaking firmware. It just instant glitched. So, either these are poorly made. Actually, these have a more coppery hue on this, where this has more of a yellowy copper. I bet you it's just the firmware. Alright, well, that narrowed that down. Let's move back to where we were. The OLED panel's done, the OLED panel done. I got one more coming in, and that will go into this, and that'll be it. I won't sell anymore. It can be a lot of different things. Alright. I'm being blunt. I wouldn't be surprised if some of this paint rolled underneath and destroyed this. But let's not rule everything out yet. While I'm here, why not just replace this too? Come on. Oh, yeah, see, it's already ripping up. I ain't gonna do that. Not yet. Let me just try before I go that route. Is that shit on that? But that's for touch. That one looks fine. Yeah, I've never actually had issues before taking those off. This is the first time I've actually ever had an issue getting that off. It's not the first time I've actually replaced these. I mean, dude, you get to watch me destroy a Super 5 OLED. Isn't that dope? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. God damn. That's gonna cause light bleed. Alright. Like so. This ain't going back on. What am I going to use to bridge that? This panel's probably fucked. I'll be honest with you. My paint, black paint. Where's my electrical tape? I wasn't thinking about paint, by the way. I'm not gonna make the same mistake. Yeah, I don't know where my electrical tape is, and I'm not about to sit here and look for it. Let's try something different. Seriously? Fuck it. We're just testing it, right? Because it's probably already fucked anyway. I should rename this live stream. Come watch me fail. Come join me fail on the day's live stream. Watch guys spray paint shit to death and just rip shit nonchalantly. Oh yeah, didn't you tell me to do the contacts? I'll come back to that. But more than likely, I'm about to say fuck it and go play Batman and call it a day. So, this is actually a V1 cable too. The other one I was using was a V2. Not that it should have mattered that much, but yeah. Alright. Also, let me make sure none of these are touching, because these are going to have continuity. Alright. This. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, we fucked the screen up. Half the screen is done. Well, signing off with this pile of shit. Thanks for tuning in. Nah, man, it's a learning experience. Hopefully, this experience will help someone else avoid the same shit. You know what I mean? So, stay tuned until next time. Yeah! But, yeah. I got you.